catching you up on overnight happenings, and what to know today. Partly cloudy and still cold. It'll be in the mid to upper 40s in the morning, but don't expect the highs to get past the 60s, according to the National Weather Service. It'll be a cold night as well. Here are the top things to do today in Tampa Bay, including Broadway's A Bronx Tale at the Straz Center, American Stage brings timely drama, Pipeline, and country's Sarah Shook is. In Ybor, 2 former Eastlake High School baseball players allege that their teammates made them the targets of racial slurs, bullying, harassment, hazing and sexual depravity, and their coaches did nothing to stop it. The allegations were made in a lawsuit they filed against the Pinellas County School Board. But Kirby Wilson reports that the pair did more than that. They explained their allegations directly to the school board. For the latest education coverage, make sure to read the Gradebook. And check out the Gradebook podcast as education reporter Jeffrey Solochek leads a weekly discussion about Florida education. Florida's new governor unveiled a spending plan to begin fixing the state's troubled waters while announcing efforts to change the way U.S. Army engineers manage Lake Okeechobee, a lake half the size of Rhode Island and a source of much of its woes. Samantha Gross explains what Gov. Ron DeSantis hopes to accomplish with the $2.5 billion he wants to spend on the Everglades, Lake O and other water projects over the next 4 years. For the latest in Florida politics, make sure to check The Buzz. At the end of a routine court hearing, Howell Emmanuel Donaldson III made an unusual declaration. He says jail is making him sick. Dan Sullivan reports that the man accused in the shooting deaths of 4 people in Tampa's southeast Seminole Heights neighborhood asked the judge to allow a doctor examine him, saying his 427 days of incarceration have damaged his health. The Pasco County School District's website includes 4 pages of job ads, some of which date back several months. So what's a school district to do when the applicant pool is run dry? Go viral. Jeffrey Solochek writes about a series of amusing video shorts called Jobs with George they launched to try to get people's attention. Pop music critic Jay Cridlin talked to singer Seal, who says things like gravy and whiles before his performance at the Florida Orchestra's signature fundraising gala. Ready for a deal? Make your plans for free admission on Thursday to the Holy Land Experience in Orlando. The Christian-themed attraction gets tax-exempt status as a religious institution by offering at least 1 free day a year. From our food editor, here's what you need to know during peak orange season. Yourselves. The Florida State Fair's lineup of gut-busting foods have been released and some of it isn't pretty. Rainbow grilled cheese, anyone? How about a Cuban pizza? Planning for St. Petersburg's $41 million bus rapid transit line has hit a decision point. An 11-block stretch has room for a bike lane or parking, but not both. The City Council will make the call. Transportation writer Caitlin Johnston has the story today at TampaBay.com. Check out the Times online business page for the latest on the economy, jobs, real estate, retail and workplace culture. Check out the Times photo and video channels for the most compelling visuals. Read the Tampa Bay Times online sports page with the latest news about the Lightning, Bucks, Rays, Bulls, Gators, Knowles and high school sports. As the Lightning start the second half of the season, Diana Neros reminds you just how good Tampa Bay has been this season, and how the team compares to the rest of the NHL. The Times can keep you up to date on the Lightning's quest for the Stanley Cup. Click here for the latest news throughout the season and get the updates on Twitter from beat writers Diana C. Neros at Dianic Neros and Mari Fialo at Fialo_Mari. Columnist Martin Fennelly writes that the NFL is living a lie. The New Orleans Saints should be in the game, and everyone knows it. Fennelly writes that the blatant, outrageous pass interference on Rams defensive back nickel Roby Coleman that wasn't called in the NFC Championship has rendered the Super Bowl a joke. The Bucks have a new head coach. Keep up with all the off-season changes and get ready for the NFL Draft by following the Times Bucks page, which is just a click away at TampaBay.com. For the latest team news on Twitter, follow Rick Stroud at NFL Stroud and fellow beat writer Eduardo A. Encina at Eddie in the Yard. For the latest Rays news, click here and follow baseball writer Mark Topkin on Twitter at TBTimes. Rays. Keep up with coverage of Gators athletics this winter by following beat writer Matt Baker on Twitter at @MBakerTV Times. All the Bulls news you can use is right here from Times beat writer Joey Knight. Follow him on Twitter for the latest at @TB Times. Bulls.